Over the past year, I've gotten many questions about how I make my piano tutorial videos for this channel. A lot of people are curious about the tech side of things, what microphones I'm using, cameras, how I combine the two cameras, and all that stuff. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look where I hopefully address all of this stuff. So let me get this camera off of the tripod and I'll take you guys on a little tour. Now that I've got you guys on the other side of the room, you're seeing, well, what I see when I film the videos. Typically, I'm sitting in the middle here behind my keyboard and my desk, and I'll move out of the way. I'm looking right at that corner. That's where this camera typically lives. It was there about 30 seconds ago when I did the intro to this video. So I'm always looking there in the corner, and I always have this Sennheiser MKE600 shotgun mic pretty close to my head, capturing all of the speaking audio. It's like just out of the frame, like right there. If I need light, I have this great light here that I will use. It's made by Neewer. I think it was 150 bucks or maybe even less. It's terrific. I have a window behind me, as you guys can see. Right now the blinds are drawn, but it faces east. And to be honest with you, in most of my videos, I'm just using natural light. That's why you'll see things dim sometimes when the sun goes behind a cloud or whatever, but I find that natural light is the most beautiful, so I like to do it that way. I have Yamaha HS5 speakers that I love. I have a monitor here. My MacBook Pro lives there. The Yamaha CP73 has been in most of the videos. A lot of you have noticed it. I love the way it feels. The action is terrific. That covers most of what you're seeing here. Now I do have to pan up to show you guys what's going on up here because there's some interesting stuff out of the frame that has to do with capturing the footage of my hands playing the keyboard. So let's talk about that. Now that you guys can see above me, let's talk about what's going on here. This is essentially a shower curtain tension rod. No need to drill holes. I just set this up, twisted it till it was pushing against the walls, and I ran an Apple lightning connector up here. As you can see, it's dangling. Another light in case I need light down on the keys, and basically an iPhone mount like the one you'd put in your car right here. And I'm just using an iPhone 14 Pro, which shoots in 4K, 30 frames per second. I think it looks fine. And essentially it's living here. I plug it in, and that is what you are seeing in terms of capturing my hands playing the keyboard. So we've covered three of the major elements here. I'm capturing audio with the Sennheiser MKE600 shotgun mic. I am capturing video of my fingers with an iPhone 14 Pro in 4K. I'm capturing my face with the Sony camera. Now that leaves the light up keys, the staff, the chords, all that kind of stuff and how they come together. So let's talk about that. So the magic is here in this app called Chordie. I don't remember what it costs. I think it was 25 bucks at the time. It's worth every penny. And it's literally what allows this channel to exist. Because if I play, you can see what's happening on the screen. It's showing my fingers. It's showing exactly what I'm playing. It's showing guitar tabs. It's showing a staff. It's showing the name of the chord up above. It's amazing. It does all of this work for me in real time, which I would not be able... I mean, if I had to manually write the chords and the notes and everything in real time for these lessons, I'd be editing one song for a year. No joke. This is what makes the channel possible. I essentially screen capture the software while I am playing and filming the lesson. So obviously that means that the keyboard, the Yamaha CP73, is in fact hooked up to the computer via MIDI. So just a basic $5 USB cable. All keyboards of all price ranges pretty much have a USB output. So if you put that into your keyboard can talk to the computer through various programs like Pro Tools, Sibelius, Finale, whatever you use. And then my choice of DAW, which is a digital audio workstation, or something you use to record music. It could be Pro Tools, GarageBand, Cubase, whatever. I happen to like Logic. So the Sennheiser microphone that I mentioned to you guys here, it's going into Logic. You can see the meter moving here. And my piano is going here in another track. And I record those two together. And the piano plugin that I use is this one. It's the Garritan Yamaha CFX. It's my favorite piano plugin. Yes, I have Keyscape, I have Piano Tech, I have some others, and they're all wonderful. There's just something about this one that's so clear and bright and perfect. It's a Yamaha 9-foot grand piano that was in Abbey Road Studios. It might still be there, and I love it. So that's the piano, that's the speaking audio. So I'm left with all these components. After I film a lesson, I have a video file from this face camera, I have a video file from the above camera, I have a screen capture video of the Chordie software that I showed you. I have the good audio of me speaking going into Logic, and the piano audio for the lesson also in Logic. So it's a lot of different elements. Now let's talk about the third and final piece of software that you must have. That's a good video editor. So I use Final Cut Pro because a lot of YouTubers use it and I think it's great. And essentially what we're doing is we're importing the video file from the front camera, from my iPhone that captured the keys, the audio file that got the good quality audio from the mic, as well as my keyboard. And I'm also importing the screen capture of the Chordie software, which captured the light up keys, the note names, the staff, the chord names, all of that information in real time. Now, the interesting thing about the video file that captured the Chordie software is that I have to copy and paste that file 3 times because I like to have the chord symbol portion, the light up keys with note names portion, and the staff portion in different areas when I edit the full composite. So it's just helpful and easy to have that file sort of tripled. So as you can see, I called it chords, I called one keys, I called one staff. They are all the same thing. And then I have an overhead file from the iPhone here. I have the front. I'm making a very angry face there. And then I have the audio from Logic Pro, which has the good speaking audio and the good piano audio using my Garritan CFX plugin. So I know it seems complicated, but this is what you have to do if you want to put a lesson like this together. So all of these elements, I can essentially select them all, and I can right-click and do synchronize clips. And this will use all of the audio because the iPhone, the front camera, even the screen capture, it did capture audio using internal microphones, computer microphones, and all that. I'm not going to use it because the quality is nowhere near as good as this, but that audio is important for the purpose of synchronizing all of the clips. Final Cut Pro uses audio to synchronize everything so you don't have to. So I literally just hit that and I get this composite of a synchronized clip like that. And here you can see the audio, the iPhone, the front camera, the 3 Chordie screen captures, everything is here. After a little bit of editing, that composite video file with everything synchronized is going to look something like this. So I just kind of resized and move around the elements to my liking. I've settled on this formula, as you guys know. I really like it. I hope you guys do too. I feel that showing my real hands and real video of how I play things from above is essential, and having light up keys with note names above that are unobstructed by my hands is also really important. I try always to give the name of the section in the song where we are, which is just a simple text entry in Final Cut Pro. You can see the chord symbols, you can see the staff with the names of the notes on the side. So it is a bit of an information overload, but given that I'm trying to accommodate a wide range of levels and ages, I feel like giving all of this info is essential. Hopefully this behind the scenes on how I do things is helpful. If you want a Final Cut video tutorial that's more specific where I show how I cut and move these things around, I'd be happy to do that. But for now, this is pretty much all I'm going to show you guys. Really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.